Hi.
Hi.
You're here with the Revelations cast, the curator, Tyler T, aka
Valtor.
I'm Valtor.
Oh, I'm Heather M. I'm Sky Silver. Oh, Kate B. Cora.
I'm Danny H. I am Brandon and Rob Lang.
I'm Travis.
I'm Anthony, Leslie, Larthenox, Slade.
Yes. And I'm Lauren, and I'm Tess.
So thank you guys all for sending questions to the video I posted that Tyler was nice enough to post on the Dead Soldier page so everyone could see our questions. Now, just so you guys know, we picked our favorite questions since a lot of them were repeats.
Or spoilers.
Or spoilers, or plot related, or etc. etc. No, we told you not to do that.
We did not follow the rules.
So we're going to try and do the best. Again, thank you all for being good fans and everything and posting the questions. So Anthony's going to start scrolling down the questions and we're going to start answering them. So Tyler, you want to start reading the questions?
Okay, so first question we have is from Rourke. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry if I butcher any of your names.
Let's see.
First question is from Rourke Perry. What would you do if you saw a tsunami that is being surfed by Yugi Moto high on cocaine, that he broke through your window, then you are handed a $100 bill, and he says Ben Franklin sends his regards from the Shadow Realm?
I think I'd probably fist bump him and then I activate the Steelable Calculus!
Yeah.
Well,
Something like
I would have to convert his money to Canadian first.
I would take the 100 and tip a stripper.
I would be pretty surprised that Yugi Moto's even there, because last time I checked he was on Valtor, so
Spoilers! Okay,
I'd probably say Yugi, I'm your biggest fan. Oh my god, you're so cool.
but why are you on cocaine, man? You're
But what? Yeah, you're supposed to be good.
You're an inspiration to children.
Well, so was Riley Cyrus, but look how that turned out.
Oh,
Next question.
Chandler Worley asks
Whirly. Yep.
Yeah.
I got it right in the last interview.
Okay.
It's Whirly.
Tyler Travis, what are your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Each of your favorites. Oh, mine's obviously Seal of Orichalcos.
Which version?
All anything
Not
Orichalcos. Like the real version, not that fake child protection edition introduced in that children's box.
Travis?
I don't know. Possibly a dragon. Possibly.
Of some sort.
It might be blue, it may not be.
Might be red eyes.
Okay, next person.
Bryce Noble. Tyler, how close are you to releasing the trailer? Anthony, how close are you to the start of the Dominion of Darkness?
Tyler first.
Tyler first.
He cannot comment at this time.
This is like the question that I hate getting the most. Because it's pretty annoying, because most people don't understand how long it takes to do one of these things. So it's probably going to be a while, because it gets delayed every now and again, but a good chunk of the just to clarify, a lot of people think it's just episode 28, we just editing episodes, well no, it's like 10 episodes, that's what the finale is. When we mean the finale, it's not just like episode 20, it's like 10 episodes. So it's like, a good chunk of it is done, and when like 90% of it's done, that's when I'm going to do the trailer. That's like all I can say. So I'm not giving exact dates because then people complain like if it doesn't come out of that day.
Indeed.
Anthony, how close are you to the start of Dominion of Darkness?
There is a season 1 script written for it. There might be some changes coming on due to personal things going on in the cast's lives right now, so I may have to rewrite some of the things. So I'm doing my best to get that underway, and I'm starting my senior year soon, and there's been a lot of things delaying that, so I'm trying really hard to get that going, because that is something I definitely want to do, because I feel like I have a good concept going with it.
And to go off what Anthony's saying, one reason is because of me. I might be moving to another state for a teaching job. I find out soon, so if that's the case, Jesse Wheeler might not come on until like season 2 if I come home or something. So bear with us, I apologize, it's my fault, but Anthony's script is soundproof. You're gonna love the show. If you like Tyler's show, Tyler's gonna help out with Anthony too, so it's like collaboration of 2 great minds and actors right there.
Tyler is playing the villain.
Shocker, right?
Shocker.
CJ Booth, how many of the cast members play Yu-Gi-Oh in real life when they have free time? And who is the best of the cast members at Yu-Gi-Oh?
All members of the cast that play Yu-Gi-Oh! Raise their hands.
I'm sorry to break your heart today.
But again, that's only when we have spare time, which is non-existent for most of us.
And the second part of the question is actually a tie between...
Yeah. Anthony and Tyler.
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I haven't played in years.
I play, but
Purely because Tyler keeps beating me. So that kind of annoyed me. So
This is why we can't have nice things, Tyler.
Well, when you use cards from like the original Yu-Gi-Oh, you're gonna get your ass kicked by Synchro.
See, Travis is like me. Like I like the original card.
Yeah, me too.
Synchro, the XYZ. So like, if Travis and I duel, would probably be a good match, or Heather and I duel would be a good match because we like using the original cards, not like the Synchro must summon this card or XYZ.
Although I will admit, I started doing the synchro summons, and it's actually a lot of fun. But
Synchro Shokan.
okay.
Giant hand.
Next question.
This one comes from Max White, and he says, for everyone, if you could swap places with any characters from this show, who would it be?
Should we go Heather first, go down?
Yep.
Test first and go down because I don't know.
Lauren.
I think I would have to switch with Carlos, just because he's just like hilarious and like probably a great. I think that would be kind of fun to play.
Anthony.
Well, I would switch with Travis because I'm obviously a hero of sorts. I got the look for it. I think I could pull off being the main dude very
The
well.
long hair and the beard. Travis lines.
I would switch with Carlos because every time I want to do something ridiculous, Tyler's always like, "No, Travis the trainee doesn't do that."
Kate.
Probably Travis because, well, Travis.
Yeah.
Either Carlos, because he pretty much has no script, he says what he wants, or
He doesn't have a script.
He does. He just averts from it.
or thank you, Baltar, because I like to be evil. Every villain is lemons.
Maldor?
I don't want to switch with myself. I like Valtor and Clone 7314 and Clone 7315 and Clone
We got it.
Okay, we got it.
Be a trooper and answer Max White's question.
I was beginning Valtor, see. It's like not even in the show anymore. I've seen like 2.
I'm sorry, I like being Sky freaking Silver, but if I had to switch with anybody, it would probably be Valtor because I really want to be evil. Because it's cool being evil.
Okay, let's see. Bryce Noble. What do Baltor, Larthanox, Tess, Phoenix, and the clones do in their spare time, if they have any? Should we start with Tess?
Or you can go in order, so that's what.
Yeah, sorry, Baltor.
I believe that Valtor gets foot massages for his clone while drinking grape juice out of a wine.
Larthanox?
I feel like Larthanox would just, think of different ways he could be creepy and piss people off.
And the pedo faces. So you would practice the pedo faces in the mirror.
Since Phoenix isn't here, I'll just answer for him. He'd probably just sit there quietly.
Yeah.
Just nod. Tess.
If you're talking about in real life, I like to play some video games now and then. But if you're talking about in the show, Tess just trains, and you'll find out later why.
Spoil
The clones.
Spoiler!
The clones are busy giving Valtor foot massages.
And plunging his toilet after he takes a dump.
Stunning. Okay, so Jared Lavone for Tyler. When you started the show, did you expect to get huge fan following, mostly made up of impatient people asking the next episode? Jared, that question's awesome.
You're awesome, Jared.
Go, Tyler.
We'll start with that one. Yeah.
No, I just make it for fun because I like making movies and I like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. For Travis, same question from Jared. Do you love playing the hero, or would you rather play a villain?
I want to play a villain. Actually, there's some older movies that Tyler and I have made where I have been a villain before, but there's not on YouTube because they're
Terrible.
Yeah. we were like when we were like first making like movies, but yeah, I would probably want to be a villain because it's more fun.
The douchebag
I don't
biker.
have to be like serious all the time. It'd be evil.
And the third part of Jared's question is for all of us.
For all
All
y'all.
y'all.
All y'all.
Oh, man, after
Would
my
you
heart.
name your favorite anime series other than Yu-Gi-Oh?
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is my favorite.
I like Higurashi and Umineko.
I have a tie between Attack on Titan and Sword Art Online.
Attack on Titan. Eren Yeager.
I don't really watch anime.
I would have to say Pokemon because I'm a little behind on my anime.
Oh, just a little.
A little bit.
I really like Naruto and Pokemon.
Okay. Next question. Let's read it.
From Michael Peters.
Was it
For
Mikkel,
Tyler.
or was it
Two
Mikkel?
times.
Or is it Michael?
Michael Mikkel, sorry.
Yeah.
Mikkel.
Mr.
Peters.
Peters.
For Tyler, would the series be any different if you and Travis switched roles?
Ooh, that's a good question.
The only problem with that is Bellator would have to relinquish control, and I don't think he can do that.
The Chinese fireball. Ooh.
My boy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my boy.
Oh, brother, I
We're
had,
making fun of the fourth Harry Potter.
I had the
movie,
reference
FYI.
Goblet of Fire. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that.
My boy.
Okay, would this
Back
series
to
be any
the-
different?
I don't think so. Because I would just write the script the same. And Zalto would just be like jacked with long hair.
Hot.
And Travis would just be like,
Indeed.
It's from the
Stop Mojo.
Okay, it's from Stop Mojo.
On YouTube.
On you. Okay. Questions for Tyler.
Oh.
Malfunction.
Okay. How did you come up with the names for the cards? Cryos, May Rios, Dark Android. They are all
Stop
awesome.
there.
Yeah. I kind of just make them up. There's no process to it. I kind of just think of stuff and put it together.
Think of something that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
They usually don't really mean anything special.
Second part of the question, Anthony?
Oh, I
It's the
think
same
That's the same
that's the
question.
same question.
Oh, okay.
Question for Tyler. What's it like to play a good guy and a bad guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan 5000?
Alicia is kind of boring. That's where that guy died like 12 times. So,
Low D.
12 times. I thought it was only like
I wish now for one more scenes. Maybe I'll give him some. Maybe he already has some. I don't know.
Okay.
Tyler
I think.
Zek.
Yeah, Tyler
Is that
Pezek.
question?
Pezek, yeah.
How long did it take to make an episode? Have everyone awake and ready for the group?
We don't know like what you mean, so we're kind of gonna go with how long does it take to like film like an episode, and like what we have to do in order to get ready and kind of that kind of thing.
It
So.
kind of varies.
Yeah,
Like,
it depends on what we're
It depends on
filming.
when we're, and also when we're ready to film, because a lot of us have like commitments outside of the show, so sometimes it's hard to coordinate filming with people, which may also cause delays for things.
also, a lot of times when we do our scenes, we either mess it up and we laugh for about 5 minutes hysterically. Like last year in Canada, we did a scene for season 3, and I was like, "Let's go get our dicks ready." Let's go get our decks ready. Shit.
And then that was just an onset for dick jokes the whole time. I mean, I said this will be great in my dick instead of in my dick.
Herpes.
Yeah, you want
The
to?
herpes
Yeah, I'm
lady
gonna add
is-
this to my herpes.
Yeah, this herpy lady will be great for my dick. It was great.
Anyway,
But like a lot of times, like we just kind of go into it and we look at the script for like a few seconds, and we'll start reading the lines off. Tyler's here, we do different camera angles, or we do improv. Like I can do it 3 more times. One from your angle, one from his angle, one from a whole body shot.
Literally, it took a 5-minute conversation. It took probably like 45 minutes.
Yeah, because
we had to do three different
angles. And he's like, now I want you to say the exact same thing again from this angle. And it's like, really, fuck you, Tyler.
And also, like our costumes or like makeup, something like that, which usually we don't wear makeup.
Oh my gosh, it takes me probably about half an hour to get ready for Sky Silver because I have to do the hair right, I have to do the makeup right, I have to put the shirts on, like the jackets on. Oh my god.
Tyler for Bellator does like what, 20 minutes of gel in your hair?
Yeah, like 5 pounds of gel.
And sometimes you have to take our dad's hair gel, and then you get an angry text message.
Or take your mom's leather jacket.
Fun fact.
Spoiler alert.
And geez,
Fun fact, guys. Fun
the
fact.
Valtor jacket is a female jacket.
Okay.
Anyway,
Ladies Man 181002.
Wait,
What is it?
Okay, so Ladies Man 181002. What's it like being in a real life Yu-Gi-Oh series? It's so much fun. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's so much fun filming. It's so much, 'cause
Yeah.
these guys are like fantastic to work with. It's so much fun, and you get to be like a completely different person, which is always fun.
And like we said in various episodes of my catching up thing or interview last year, like Tyler and Travis started it, Anthony saw it, messaged Tyler, and I was like, you're the first fan to actually ask nicely to join, so sure, I'll
and
do
not
the show.
demand to be in my movie.
So then Anthony joined, I saw Anthony when he came to college, I joined, he got Lauren to join, I got Heather to join when I got back in as Brandon, and then Anthony asked Kate to join, so pretty much Anthony right here pretty much is the reason why all the PA cast is in this show right now.
Yeah, and it's really cool. And it's really cool because we're all friends, like outside of like just working on this series. So we always joke around. So having like Tyler and Travis come down here, it's been a blast.
It's literally been
So-
inside joke after inside joke the whole time.
Hey.
my only gripe is that the monsters don't really come out of the cards. That'd be cool.
Yeah, or the door does actually work, or the seal actually works. That'd be like.
I'd be kind of terrified of that.
I'm trying to seal my people away in my soul.
All right, let's.
Kane
Kane 63106 says, asks, how much input do the actors have in what their characters will do in this story? For example, mannerisms, motivations, play styles,
Should we
etc.
go across the row and say it?
Sure, I can start. Well, I actually pretty much completely created Sky Silver. I gave her a name. I gave her like the personalities. I even created her deck with help of Danny. And so Tyler is very flexible when it comes to what he lets everybody else pick that their character does. So it's pretty awesome because he's a great director because he lets us our creative side show, and it's so much fun.
I'm gonna have to ask Tyler because Tyler
That's
does the
great.
show. For me, like when it came on as Rob, I didn't really know what to do, so I kind of like Tyler's like act like a badass. I'm like hood up, hood down, head to the side, and then it was kind of annoying after a while. I watch the show now, I'm like, why I do all that stuff?
Yeah,
That was an effective choice.
And I come back as Brandon, and I try to act like my actual self in real life, so like my humor, what I would say, stuff like that, and like obviously
Your
my
humor?
Humor.
you know what?
I think it's humorous.
Thank you.
Sometimes.
And like Tyler was very.
Usually.
I asked him if I could have Darvish in my deck because it was my favorite card growing up, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
I know. See, why not?
The fans wanted us to use cards from the actual show.
So we did. Kate.
What was the question? So I basically, my character is similar to how Danny is with Brandon. Cora is almost exactly as how I am. We react the same. You better not be making the face. Danny and Anthony both helped tailor a couple of mannerisms to what we needed for the show, but otherwise it's completely just how I am.
I did her makeup.
And we did her.
Once.
We did her.
I did a damn good job.
We did her deck similar to my Valentine, with the Harvey ladies and everything. Anthony.
Well, for me, when I first joined, Tyler was like, "Okay, so do you want to be good or bad?" And I was like, I want to play the seal, but I also kind of want to be like, good as well. But I want to definitely play the seal. So, and then when I was trying to create like, again, Tyler gives us full range of what we want to do with our stories. So I was trying to come up with like, what's a girl's name that could also be a boy's? Or, well, it's a boy's name that could also be a girl's name.
Freudian slip.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're not a psych major. You can't say that.
Anyway, go ahead.
So basically, it was like, oh, how about Leslie? Because like, I used to do the walk away the pounds videos. It was fun. Off topic, but yeah. So just typically, he's very flexible, like Heather said. He lets us, choose what we want to do. Like, if he's not crazy about something, he'll be like, how about something different? And I'd be like, okay, well, how about
I'm
this?
afraid that does not work with the master plan.
Yeah, like he's generally flexible within reason. Like obviously, Leslie can't take a rocket launcher and blow up Travis the trainee.
Darn it!
Also, before we get to Lauren, like another thing is when we actually film our scenes, Tyler's so flexible with what we have written on the script that we also change it. Like I might be like, oh, can I add this one line to this, or add like a pedo face, or add a laugh? He's like, yeah, that. Oh, it's a sick idea, man. Do that.
Yeah, like sometimes like we don't like our lines. Like we'll write the scripts like months sometimes before we film it, and then we'll get to it, and then it's like, ew, I actually wrote this. I don't.
Yeah.
Because like when you actually say your line out loud, it's like.
It doesn't flow as well as when
Plus-
you read it.
Plus, if you write them months in advance, we talk so much about this show that we'll have different ideas. Oh, this doesn't work anymore, so we have to add it this way or this way. So
Yeah, we've revised scripts quite a few times.
Okay, before we
there's at least version 5.
tell us your character now. We're sorry we're gonna interrupt before you once.
We just talk too much. I'm sorry.
Wait, what was the question?
Like your personal range, like with your character mannerisms, stuff like that.
Yeah, did you have much input with that?
Pretty much. They're night owls. I'm not. And they get bored at night, so they would pretty much write tests. I just came up with the name and that I'm a ninja and what deck I use. So they would talk about it and then present the ideas to me, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool. And that's pretty much everything for mine.
And he's so flexible that he even lets a lot of people like actually write different scripts
Yeah, like
for it too. Like he gets so bored sometimes. He's just like, yeah, you can do it.
For the next
Yeah.
episode, I wrote a duel in that scene, so.
Spoilers.
Danny H activates egos.
No, like, I'm actually really happy to see the finished work of something I wrote
Yeah.
on the screen because Tyler loves all of our input, and Anthony wrote a lot of scripts too.
Yeah, actually a lot of, like, a small chunk of season 3 was written by people other than Tyler.
Yeah.
So you may see that in the credits that
Hopefully.
part of it was written by Anthony M, Danny H, Heather M.
I was gonna say you have to give me credit.
Yeah, you have to give us some credit there. Oh, there's a third part to the question. Have any other live action Yu-Gi-Oh series ever talked to you guys about a crossover?
Tyler, that's your question and answer.
Partly me too.
That's
Mm.
what I'm answering. So shut up.
Oh, okay. Alright, who's gonna answer?
I've been talking about my mannerisms, but okay.
Oh, well, yeah. Sorry, Travis.
Yeah, we-
Travis is like, I'm not an actual character.
Sorry, Travis. Do your question. Do yours first.
sorry.
Do yours first before we answer the question. Sorry, Travis. Sorry.
Well, Travis, have you had any input in Travis's mannerisms placed on?
Yes, I have input, as long as I don't do anything that's like ridiculous that Tyler doesn't want.
You're not allowed to cut your hair or your beard.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're not allowed to shave your beard.
I am not allowed to shave my beard or cut my hair, even though I want to. Actually, probably after this interview, when we go back to Canada, I'm probably shaving off my beard.
No!
I've had this beard on and off for
Not the beard.
like 4 years. So
It's not your beard.
it's basically Tyler's beard, but it's growing on my face.
Tyler's beard.
So other than that input, I'm pretty free to do what I want with the trainee.
Okay, so who's answering the crossover question?
I mean, there were some talks with other live action series, but it's kind of hard sometimes to do crossovers because we live in different states
Or
slash countries.
And also communication wasn't there.
Communication's not always there, as Lauren said, and also two different styles. Like some people don't use the green screen, so in order to do a crossover with people, we would all have to get in the same area and film, and just with money and resources, that's just not possible sometimes. So we have talked about it because we think it would be cool to do that, but the reality is just we don't have the resources, time, money, or anything like that to do that.
I think it also has to do with like our characters compared to their characters. Like obviously,
Yeah.
Bellator is supreme overlord, and like if some other villain from other shows like, oh, I can defeat Bellator, and like, no, you can't. There'd be a lot of button heads on what can
Creative
happen, what can't
differences,
happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Creative differences also with the fact that we have our own custom created monsters, whereas other Yu-Gi-Oh series use the actual monsters from the show, so that would also be difficult to kind of mesh together because it would be a combination of like, oh, we're just making up overpowered shit against the actual stuff from the show.
Language.
Okay, let's see. The next question is I lead
Check.
one. For everyone, I began to write some fanfic. Any ideas, hopes, or advices?
I avidly write fanfic. I love writing fanfic, and my big thing when I write, I always. Thanks, Yoshi.
I forgot to turn off
My big thing when it comes to writing is you have to be true to you, like how you write, and you have to be true to the characters that you create, because if you create a character that isn't something that you really care about, then it's not going to be a good fanfic, and always put romance and everything.
And also maybe try to add yourself into the fan fiction so that way you can kind
That's how I
of
do it.
like connect to it. Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah, I legitimately like put myself into my fanfiction. I may
That
give
way
them
you
a
kinda
different
have,
name,
like,
but that's
a
it.
personal connection to it.
Yeah, because you need to have personal connection, or else it's not going to be good. No one else is going to want to read it. So.
You gotta love what you're writing too, because
It's just like with the scripts. You have to like what you write.
if
So
you're writing something that you're dispassionate about, do you really expect anybody else to have any passion for it? You gotta give 100% with what you write and make it true to yourself. Because
Yep.
again, if you're not passionate about it, no one else is gonna get. the
if you
passion.
wouldn't want to read it, why do you expect someone else to?
Indeed. Next question.
Stomp Mojo.
I think it's Stop Mojo.
Stop.
Stop Mojo. Why is this not
Mojo,
going
Jojo.
down?
Question for the
Because you're
whole,
hitting the
You're hitting side.
I'm an
question for the
idiot.
whole cast. With the series being as great as it is, are you guys each hoping for anything to come from this? Movie deals, spin-offs, Yu-Gi-Oh! Had spin-offs, GX, 5Ds, and Zex will possibly video game. Anything's possible. We are all hoping eventually Tyler gets his own studio one day.
Yeah.
So we pretty much have some we know, but also we're talking about making a movie possibly next summer in Canada, and something that these two wrote in the past, and we're actually gonna put it possibly in the Canadian Film Festival. So if you guys see us on the big screen, possibly for winning, you're like, oh my gosh, hey, it's Bellator, it's Brandon Blaine, it's Travis Street.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, who would want to play a video game like an RPG game where you could be dual academy students like Leslie or Rob or Sky or Brandon or Cora, or be like, choose the light side, Travis Training, or use the dark side, Bellator.
What is this, Star Wars?
I'd like to see like a fighting game where like you could like pick, like unlock like kind of like a Super Smash Brothers style where like you play like you just like the characters like duke it, like people duke it out and each have like special powers and abilities and like
I think-
fly and
I think
smash
I think it would be better.
That'd be awesome.
I think it'd be better
Sword
if it was like all of a sudden Larthnox summons Mayrai as Shin God, and he
Yeah.
fights
Like a sm-
Wing Dragon of
Yeah,
Ra.
like a Final Smash or something.
Yeah, that
Leslie,
was-
work the ladies thing.
Lord Queen, go!
Although-
she was hot.
Although we do have to admit that if it was a physical fighting game, Tess would definitely be a little bit OP there.
Yeah.
Indeed.
As far as hoping to like get anything out of it, my major is acting. I do want to be a successful Hollywood movie actor eventually. That's the dream. So any small thing that I can do or appear in, it does actually help. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, you're doing like this silly Yu-Gi-Oh series. How does that help you? Well, if somebody like...
I've had people come up to me like when they say, "Oh, I saw your face, but you're an actress."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, kind of.
If,
Just go on YouTube.
if Steven Spielberg happened to see my acting and likes the way I did a pedo laugh, then he could put me in
Jurassic
yeah,
Jurassic Park 4.
yeah, you know,
The
anything's
Anthony
possible.
Saurus.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Or the dragons.
I mean, I think it would be fun to like be in a movie.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, why not?
wait.
I never expected anything when doing this, but it would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Sean Young.
Okay, yeah. Sean Young. My question is that if you
Uh,
get the series done, are you make different series, or are you gonna keep the whole crew? That's for Tyler.
That's gonna be a bit early to be asking that
So
question.
just because you're only just going into season 3, so
yeah.
I'd say.
I mean there are
that's-
other. I mean, if be fun to like do
We have
like,
a
different.
Pokemon.
Other ideas like
We
Yeah,
we want to do like
spinning
Star.
different
yes.
ideas around.
Star Wars.
But we need to get this one done before
Yeah.
we can
Vanguard.
actually aptly. No Vanguard.
We figured like Pokemon or like Star Wars or something like that. But again, once this show's done, if
We need
we're
to
all-
close. We need to close one chapter before we can
Can
start
we
a
do
new
a
one.
crossover of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon where we collect the...
No.
That sounds like a terrible.
We'll talk later. We'll talk later.
Yeah, guys, we got video burning here.
Dakota Badesky, for Tyler, what scene was your favorite shooting? What scene is difficult in shooting?
That's for you, Tyler.
Anything with Valzor in it is what I like shooting because I barely ever get to do Valzor.
Baby.
Tyler, what about anything with Carlos?
Yeah,
Sid?
anything with Carlos I like shooting because
The same person.
it's funny.
Any one of Sid's speeches basically are hilarious. Like behind the camera, we're just laughing our asses off.
We make little like inside jokes at
And
the end.
he improvises the whole thing in like one shot. It's hilarious.
Lee won. Another question for the brothers. That's right. Someone asked a question earlier. We didn't get to it yet about are these two brothers? Yes.
Yes.
Are these two siblings? No.
No, just
so-
really good friends.
Yes.
So the
Yeah.
question-
He's like my brother. It's cool.
So the question for the brothers, was it hard to get your father to the series?
No. He actually came up to us and he said, if you have any extra roles that you need to play, then I'll play them. And I'm like, oh, well, he's the headmaster of the Eclipse School Academy, Vanderpool, if you don't know that already.
And you're not even watching the show.
So
James Woods. Oh,
for the
Family Guy.
for the female. Ooh, he's candy. Ooh, he's candy. Okay, for the female cast, who do you think is the cutest character?
You can answer first.
Aww! That was the best thing.
I know.
For the female cast.
Wow,
Who do
she
you
still
think-
has male genitalia. What's wrong with you?
Exactly. I have a thing.
I have a thing.
Shh, okay, go ahead.
So who do you think is the cutest character? We'll start with Heather.
Can we count ourselves?
Obviously, I'm the cutest character.
I think.
Well, I like
think you're
each-
asking out of the guys.
I know. Out of each male character, I actually really like parts of each, not like actual like physical parts. Okay.
Explain. Intriguing.
Like I really love Brandon's personality. I love Travis's like passion to like go and help his friends. Like I love that part of him, and he's just hot.
Anthony?
I like his pedal laugh.
Sid.
Oh, he's hysterical. Come on, that was a given. That's my personal opinion. Like if you put like all of them together, they would be like the perfect guy. But
Is Kate?
This is a good question.
I know it hurts.
I know it hurts so bad because
It hurts so good.
It hurts so good because I mean there's only one that I don't find mildly attractive. No homo.
You mean no hetero? Ew.
But I feel like it's kind of like how Heather said. I mean, if I could have all of them mashed into one, that would be perfect. Not
Yeah.
you. That would be perfect. I mean, if I have to choose one, I'd probably pick Sid, just because I had the pleasure of filming an improv scene with him, and like it was, I couldn't. I just couldn't. He was an absolute pleasure to film with, and he made it so easy. I didn't really get to film with Travis, so I can't really go off of that.
Lauren.
I'm not answering this because they're gonna activate ego boost.
So in other words, she thinks we're all pretty hot.
Anthony,
Wait,
Anthony is the cutest.
wait, real quick. She all thinks we're hot.
Oh god, come on, people.
Okay, second
I hate
question.
all of you.
For the whole cast, who is the best duelist? We already already.
Yeah.
And
Obviously me.
Tyler, two best duelists. They off and on.
It
in real life.
it just depends on the deck that they decide to use.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like when you decide to test a deck that's
Yeah.
absolute shit.
And
Tyler's gonna beat you.
Tyler to say, I'll use about 5% of my Sakio strength. This
Yeah, if you beat,
Sakio
if you beat Tyler, it's I'm afraid I used a deck that was at 1% power.
Okay, so
Destined
Destined Legend.
That was
What's your personal favorite moment that you had filming
PS1?
P.S. Tyler and Travis
Wait,
are
Yes,
Tyler's
they're
yes, they're brothers.
yes, they're brothers. So what's your personal favorite moment? my personal favorite moment was the double duel Sky Brandon versus Larthanox, just because it was awesome. Like even though he did beat the crap out of us, it was really pathetic on our part, but it was the first time that I actually got to be in a duel, and it was a lot of fun, like trying to get it right. Plus, we just recently did some filming, so I can't actually tell you my actual favorite part because that would be spoilers, and I'm not allowed to do spoilers, guys. So.
Alan?
I can't say my favorite part yet because it hasn't appeared in the season 2 finale yet, but Altor actually gets to do something.
My favorite moment hasn't actually happened yet. Let's just say it involves a lot of screaming on my part. But my favorite moment that I can share was probably the double duel, because I actually got to be the cinematographer for that one, and that was actually pretty cool working with you guys and setting up shots, because I kind of had free room to be Tyler in a sense. I want it from this angle.
And then you got to push Anthony over.
Yeah, I got to push Anthony over during that too, so that was fun.
Physical contact.
Mine would have to be the scene that you all have seen.
It's hard, right?
Yeah. I guess like.
Because then you don't remember like what's come out yet, really.
Like, the one scene I do like that's not seen yet is in the finale, and it has to do with.
Okay.
Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Okay. It'll be coming out in the finale, obviously. That's like that was my favorite scene to film in Tyler's basement in the green screen. The scene you have seen me do so far, probably the double duel because I got to actually have God Wishing come out for the first time as my favorite card. So like, as I brought my favorite card out, and then Heather brought hers out as Sky. It was kind of like best friends right there.
Yeah. Because him and I are best friends in real life, so actually being able to put that on camera is pretty fucking fun.
Anthony?
See, it's really tough because like my absolute favorite moment is a huge spoiler, and I obviously can't share that on camera. But my personal favorite moment was when I was talking to myself inside my head at the end of episode 13. It was really cool because it's like I'm basically just having a conversation with myself. I do that a lot, but
it was literally two different
it was
people.
literally it was like two different entities speaking, but like it was cool being the same person in a scene, but they were two different people. It was awesome. So that was my personal favorite moment. That was a pretty psycho scene. Travis the trainee.
Travis the trainee.
Or when I'm done, Travis the trainer.
But I'm not a trainer yet. I've yet to complete my training.
That sucks for you.
Someone touching my hair.
Nope.
What?
Travis, favorite moment.
Favorite moment.
Filming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the Travis Carlos duel in season 1. That was awesome.
Yeah, was that when Carlos was evil? Yeah,
The
I was
violence
thinking
of
about
swallowing?
I wrote that as well. I'm like trying to turn him back to the light. I liked filming that. Or any scene where me and Carlos go to a bar. he tends to do that a lot. And I think there's one scene where like he falls over and I pull him back up. That's like really early in the series though.
You gotta pay his bill like a $400 tab.
Yeah.
I have two. My first one that you guys seen is when I saved Larkanauts. Because that was when Tess became real.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
And then my second one had to be this past 2 weeks filming with the entire cast and actually having Tyler and Travis down. It was just cool to have everybody together.
Well, for Cameron and Riley, we kind of already answered the
Yeah,
question.
Cameron and
Anthony
Riley.
and Heather are not brother and sister.
But if we were, like, we would just be the sexiest brother and sister alive. I mean, look at us.
I mean,
like,
look at me.
I mean,
I carry the.
No,
She brings
I
us-
can't.
I told you that they were gonna activate you.
Yeah, you know, we just complete each other so nicely.
Yeah.
You skipped a question.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, hold on, I know what it is.
Robinson's question.
It was about Tyler or Travis being a badass.
Oh yeah.
Was it Tyler
Dante
or Travis's
Robinson.
idea to make Travis a badass? It's like when you put on leather jacket, automatic badass.
Yes.
Was it Tyler or Travis?
Yours or his idea, or both?
I don't know, I kind of just made him and everyone just thought he was badass.
So I guess the fans made him the badass.
Yeah.
Why is this thing not being
And then
stupid?
leather jacket.
So from Hannah Headland, I have a question for everyone. What's the best part or your favorite memory that everyone has of doing Revelations of the Salem Party Cowgirls? Best memory was this past 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It was, oh god.
It was
Not
fun.
even gonna go.
These
Not-
two with dollar bills.
Yes,
It's probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. We have coins in Canada. Dollar bills. What do you do with dollar bills? Make it rain.
Or like at Turkey Mars, that was a fun time too.
I'd say for me, because I wasn't really around the past 2 weeks, I was on vacation the first week that they were here, and then they were elsewhere, you know, half an hour away. So I feel like the couple of days that I did spend with the group made it just that much more special to me, because Applebee's definitely.
We went to Applebee's.
Because I don't, you know, everybody else saw the guys a lot more than I did, so I feel like it was more special for me to see them the little bit that I did. Even though I didn't get to have first-time experiences with them, like the dollar bill or
The sheets.
the sheets or the massage chairs, just seeing that they were happy and enjoying America for what it is. Sorry, guys. That was probably my favorite.
Travis. Travis.
What's your favorite part? Memory. Favorite memory, bro.
Either.
Oh, we skipped over
America.
We'll get to them.
The massage chair.
Getting hammered with people on my 21st birthday. That was fun.
That was so hilarious.
I turned 21 a few days ago, so Brandon, Travis, and Sky got a little tipsy with Leslie.
Just saying, you guys were wondering why we didn't post a thing about his birthdays, because obviously.
The person who actually makes the posters is right here.
Yeah, they didn't forget about me. How can
Yeah.
I forget this face?
My favorite memory would have to be like just them being here, like Heather was saying, like took them to Sheetz for the first time, which a lot of people probably know what Sheetz is. It's kind of like a gas station where you like sell like food, like mozzarella sticks, stuff like that, which is.
We don't have those in Canada.
And also taking them to Hershey Park with Heather was
That was
amazing. Like
So many roller coasters.
and like the first apparently in Canada they call ride buddies, which we call them here is ride warriors.
That was fun.
So that was fun, and obviously hearing Travis on the first roller coaster, it was just hilarious.
I don't like heights.
It was an awesome.
It was a Fahrenheit, so.
Oh,
Wait.
I recant my statement really quick though.
What?
I think that my favorite moment filming in general might have been actually just meeting the guys, because we had never actually met them until we went to Canada.
Oh my god.
So that was
So
that was like really awkward, but it was really cool, and I mean, it's some of the best people I've met.
We knocked on their door, they answered like
Who are you?
awkwardly standing for about 5 minutes. All of a sudden we're like,
We just
all of a
looked at each
sudden
other.
Travis was like, you guys wanna come in?
And we were like, yeah.
And Tyler's
It
like,
was cold there too. I
to the
remember.
basement.
there?
To the basement. That's the studios. Oh, okay.
Lauren, your favorite memory?
My favorite memory, like many of them said, like these past 2 weeks, and actually this was the first time I actually got to meet the boys.
Me too.
And so that was pretty cool. A little awkward at first. I was a little nervous meeting them because, like, you know, internet. My parents, yeah. We'll just leave it at parents. And yeah, that was fun.
I fucking ran at them when they first got off the bus.
Oh my
I was in heels, like probably
Yeah.
about that big, so I need to be as tall as this one.
She
and I
ran.
literally bolted, and I'm like, oh my god, you're real. It was.
We went to Pizza Hut for a buffet. It was awesome.
It was.
They passed out.
It was
then
funny.
because their bus trip wasn't so much fun.
I don't work.
Okay. Next question.
Oh, I said my memory. It was getting hammered.
Tyler.
Favorite part?
Oh.
Shut up.
The whole thing.
Okay, so
Nobody
Next
believes
question.
you.
so Emerald Fuse
Emerald Fuse.
says, where do you guys get the backgrounds from? That's a Tyler question. Where do you get the backgrounds from,
I
Mr.?
create them myself.
Sims.
No.
Sims, World of Warcraft.
And then we also like when they're here,
Fallout.
when they were here, we actually had to use like actual places. Like we were on campus a lot because it's where a lot of good like backgrounds are from. So that's really all we could do.
Ooh, I think we.
Oh yeah, if you're wondering where we are right now, we're actually at the Eclipse Dual Academy right now.
We're out doing it together, man.
Okay, here you go, Anthony. Read the next question for us.
All right, it looks like this is our last set of
That's a good
questions,
question.
and it comes from Nox Decius.
That's not-
I hope I said that right.
Question number 1.
Yeah. Well, here are all my questions. Tyler, What inspired you to create the show, and why use the Seal of Orichalcos, a plot device from the original show, instead of something completely original?
How dare you?
Dun, dun, dun.
Slap in the face.
Well, this show was based on like the second movie we ever made, which was a Yu-Gi-Oh movie, and I want to use the Seal of Orichalcos because it's my favorite card ever, like in anything ever.
And how do you work with the American cast? If you and Travis are from Canada, and it's underlined Canada, as far as I know, it's a pretty long drive from Canada to Pennsylvania. Yes, it
Oh,
is.
it's underlined because it's a grammar error.
Okay, so apparently on bus it's about 15 hours away, and it's about like 8 to 10 hours away.
Eight and a half hours drive.
10 or 12. We left at like.
It took us like 8
It's far away.
It's far on the turnpike right now. We went on the turnpike, so it was a lot quicker. We came back, we did use the turnpike, and it was a lot longer going.
Okay, it's a long distance away.
At least 8 hours.
How it started was when I joined the show, I bought a green screen, which is very expensive piece of equipment.
Even though it's a green piece of fabric.
Yes, 100% muslin cotton. Anyway, I bought a green screen, and what I would do is I would film in front of it my scenes. I would send them to Tyler over Skype or email or whatever allowed the clips. He would edit them into his editor, and that's how it first started. And then when we met each other, we are now making regular trips. Well, I wouldn't say regular trips, but we've
Well, they're going to become regular. It's
They're
going to be
gonna
at
be-
least twice a year
Yeah.
where they come down for like 2 weeks and we go up.
So we're going to be doing our filming in person for the most part
A
from
lot
now
more
on.
often,
From now on, it's going to be in person
And
filming.
hanging out.
Since this guy finally got his passport.
I have
Basically, we have to film our scenes on green screen separately and then
Mash up.
collaborate them.
Yeah.
So that's how we do it.
Mashups.
Gotta
long
love.
distance.
Like, for example, one episode where Brandon was in this, what's it called?
Sling?
Sling, thank you. Didn't have the warehouse season. I went to Labyrinth, and we took shots of the one location, so Tyler could have the masked man come and hand the card to Brandon. So we saw my hand go over that, or he threw the card on the ground. Obviously, he couldn't hand me the card because...
You weren't in the same place.
Spoiler. I'm just kidding.
How's that a spoiler?
It
Anyway.
happened.
It has become real! Anyway.
That's all the questions I have from you guys, so...
Thank you so much for sending us so many good questions. Sorry we couldn't get to them all, but we had a good time answering them.
Again, look out for this video coming out if you're watching this kind of stupid to say that. I'm gonna release some other things eventually.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna release some other things later on, probably either before you may already see it already, or be after this interview comes out. For example, impersonations. I have videos of impersonations ready from the different cast members, and we're gonna have you guys vote on who you think is the best one, and have you guys send your own clips to us for a contest. So who has the best impersonation? Let's say, for example, Leslie. Let me say how to work the ladies. Or like Valtor. Indeed. So something like that. We'll give you that on the next video I post, as well as our impersonations, and we'll probably do another contest coming up. Again, please be patient with the finale.
Yes, please don't ask us when the trailer is going to come out anymore, because at this point, it's just going to come out when it comes out. We have been waiting a long time. As we told you in previous videos, we don't get to see anything ahead of the fans. We watch it with you guys, and some of the clips from the finale have been filmed in 2013.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting.
Yeah, we've been waiting since last
We've
year
been
for
waiting.
some of these
Yeah.
clips.
We've been
Last
waiting
March.
too. Yeah, we've been waiting too.
Last
So
March.
like it's
We did not come in May.
we promise it's going to be well worth the wait. It's
It's so
Yeah,
fantastic.
it
We've
is.
been working really, really hard to get all these scenes filmed, and Tyler's been working really, really hard to get everything out there.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to give you like half-assed
exactly.
videos. We need to give you like good stuff.
And we don't want to tell you dates either, because if a
You'll get
delay,
mad at us
if a
if we
delay
don't
happens,
happen.
because they do happen. They do
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Delays happen all the
It
time.
happens
So
when you know someone can't film, like they say, oh, I can film this day, then something comes up, like
Yeah.
a family emergency,
Yeah.
like that. So we're trying our
And-
best.
and we
It's
are
all him
busy.
right here.
Yeah.
It's all him.
And we are busy, like
Jobs and stuff.
jobs, school,
School.
we're finished.
Internships.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's getting pushed back because they're here right now in America and not in Canada, so they can't really edit why they're here.
Right. How dare you?
How dare you be here?
So, again, guys, thanks for being awesome fans. And again, we're going to go through our names. You guys already know our names, but we're going to go through it one more time so you all know. So,
I'm Heather M. and I play Sky Silver.
I'm Tyler Telford, and I play Valor.
and
Elysius.
Elysius
And
Clone
Clone.
713.
Okay.
Kate B, and I play Cora.
Danny H. and I played Brandon and Rob Lane.
Travis Telford, I play Travis.
The trainee.
Anthony Morano, not related to Heather. I play Slade, Larthan, Alex, and Leslie.
Lauren D and I play Tess.
And again, guys, a lot of us have fake Facebook accounts for our characters. We have personal accounts too, but obviously we can't add you on those.
You may add mine, just please do not bug me about the episodes. Or
We'll let you know if we actually will
Right,
accept you on our real accounts, but we do make up, it's like Sky Silver, Brendan Blaine, like we all have
Cora
those.
Connors.
Yeah, we all have those, so if you really want to like learn some stuff about us, then you can add us as friends there.
Yeah.
But other than that, I personally just don't.
And they can like the actual Facebook page so that when they're only on YouTube and they don't see all the updates and cool pictures we put on the Facebook page, they
Yeah.
won't complain that they don't know what's going on with the episode.
Yeah, you miss a lot if you're not.
Yeah,
if you don't like the Dead Soldier Productions page, you're missing out on behind the scenes, photos, videos,
Yeah, because
contest information for
Since-
prizes. You could get
since
cards
Travis and Tyler
stuff,
came
you know.
down here, we actually got a lot of good behind the scenes of Tyler filming the PA cast, which is going to be a lot of fun stuff. So if you don't like the Dead Soldier page, you'll never see that.
You're not gonna know
You're
about
just
it.
missing out.
Yeah.
So like it,
Like our
or he will
page.
steal you.
And
We have
again,
cookies.
for all you fans out there, we all would love to have you on the show. Don't get us wrong. We're not trying to be like, oh, you can't act no on our show. But like obviously, it's kind of a close knit thing, and obviously you don't live in Canada, you don't have a dual disc, don't have a green screen, don't have an HD camera.
Just can't do it.
Can't do it. Or near us, you can't really do it.
And if we keep adding more stuff, it would never come out.
Exactly. So Tyler could work something out where you could be on the Soul Wall, and he will probably post up on the Facebook page saying, "Oh, if you want to be on the Soul Wall, post your picture on here." And
Yeah, like we did like a long time.
Yeah, we did that
So-
the one time. We had
so
the
not that
post
please
picture.
don't bug Tyler day in and day night saying, "Can I be in the show? Can 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 I be in the show?"
The answer is no.
I really want to watch that clip.
So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is the Revelations of Silver Calico's PA cast with the main villain and creator, and the co-creator and the main hero. So thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Later.